Hi students, it's that time again for Art with Deborah. This week we are learning about music. So our art project is going to be making a musical instrument. So take out your art box and pull out package number 2. You will also need your art supply bag, and in that you will find your glue stick. So take that out and we'll put the package back into our box. So I'm going to wait for you to find package number 2 and your glue stick. And while you're looking for that, I'm going to open my package and take my items out, and I'll talk to you about them while you're finding all your items. Okay, I poured all my stuff out. So in package number 2, we have a toilet paper roll. We have, if you kind of squish them a little bit, you'll find out you've got 2 cupcake liners. They're going to go on either end of our tube. And that's because they're going to hold in, let me get it down here, our macaronis. Now, I just kind of threw some in, so if you want to count your macaronis, I bet everybody has a different amount, and we'll get to that in a minute. So, you should have the macaronis, your cupcake liners, your toilet paper roll, 2 rubber bands, and everybody has like a different color. These are kind of hard to see. They're the same color as my shirt, but I've got 2 of them here. And our glue stick. So you'll have 1 glue stick, 1 toilet paper roll, 2 cupcake liners, 2 rubber bands, and we'll count the macaronis when we put them in. So the first thing you're going to need to do is take the lid off of your glue stick, and I'm going to rub it all around the base of my toilet paper roll. Just like that. So I want it to be nice and sticky. Then I'm going to take 1 of my cupcake papers. I'm going to put it on top, just like that, and then I'm going to kind of squish it on there. So I'm kind of squishing it on because I want the glue to stick on there. And then I'm going to take my rubber band. If you use 4 feet, put it on your fingers like this, and you can kind of stretch it. And I'm going to take my rubber band and put it over top of my cupcake liner, just like this. Hope you can see that. Can you see that? See, I've rubbed my glue. I've put my liner on there, kind of squished it on. Then I put my rubber band, and that's going to hold everything in place while the glue is drying. And you know, it's probably a good idea. We'll just leave them on there, even when the glue is dry. So now I'm going to take my noodles, because those are going to be the part that makes my shaker make sound, and my shaker, and I'm going to put my noodles inside my shaker like this. 1, see how many I have. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I have 12. You might have 4, you might have 7, you might have 13. I don't know. So why don't you count your noodles that you're putting in with your helper, and let's see how many noodles you have. Depending on how many noodles, we'll all have a little bit of a different sound, which is fun. If whenever we get a chance to be together again, we can make different sounds with our shakers. So while you are doing that, I'm going to take my glue stick and I'm going to rub it all around the top of my my shaker. All around the top. Because I like to have it good and sticky. Okay, I got a good amount of glue on there. So I'm going to put my lid back on so I have my glue safe for next time. I'm going to take my other cupcake liner and put it on the top. And I'm going to squeeze it on with both hands. So I get it all the way around. See, I'm going to squeezing and holding. Now I'm going to take my rubber band. Again, I'm going to put it in like 4 fingers so I can make it stretch and get bigger. Oops, came off my pinky. And then I'm going to put it over top of my cupcake liner because it's going to kind of hold it in place. Kind of squish it. Make sure it's touching all that good glue I put on there. Want it to stay on. And now I've completed my shaker. Mine makes a lot of noise. So you can leave it just like this, but if you want yours to be fancier, you can take out your pen or your crayons and you can do a little design on this part right here that's showing. So I think I'm going to do some swirls on mine. You don't have to. I'm just going to do it for fun. Now my crayon isn't very dark, so my swirls aren't really showing up. You can't really see them very well, so I'm going to grab a darker one. Maybe my green will show. Let's try the green. Wow, my green isn't showing very much either. So this might, you can kind of see it a little bit. It might be a better job for maybe my felt pen. Let's try the felt pen. And that's only if you want to. You might like your shaker just like this. Looks cute like this. So I'm going to swirl. Oh, well, that definitely shows up more. So I'm swirling. I'm making some swirls. You can draw anything on yours you want. You can do swirls or squares or lines or scribbles. Or if you're really, really fancy and artistic, I know that some of these have mustaches, so you can draw little mustaches. Some of them have like footballs and basketballs and that kind of thing on there, so you could do that on your shaker if you wanted. So here's my completed shaker. I've got my color in the middle. I've got my ends on. And now I'm ready to play some music. Maybe your helper will put some music on for you and you can sit there and listen and you can play along. So that's all for today. When we're done, remember we're going to clean up and we're going to put our supplies back in our art supply bag and put them in our box so we have them for next time. Well, that's all today. Until next time, have a good day. Bye, guys.